Hi, Maria Watkins here from the Music Business Made Easy. There are many reasons artists go broke after reaching multi-platinum status. Today I want to look at one of those reasons. That is, understanding artist royalties and how they work. For the sake of this example, I'm going to keep it super simple to teach this important principle. Now, these figures are usually much higher for a major label artist, and I'm only going to include a couple of expenses. I just need you to understand this important principle. So here we go. All right, the artist's happy day has come, and they signed a new artist deal with a 10% artist royalty rate. The record label gave them a $10,000 advance against future royalties. They provided a $30,000 recording budget for the album and spent $30,000 on promotions and $30,000 on marketing. The artist at this point owes the record label $100,000. They need to sell enough music, either physical CDs, downloads, and or streaming to pay back this $100,000. The release date has been set by the label, and the first week of sales totaled $250,000. My question to you: did the artist make enough to pay back the label? Well, let's see. They made $250,000. The label spent $100,000. Did they pay back their money? Well, 10% of $250,000 is $25,000. Did you catch that? They made $250,000, but only recouped 10% of that, which is $25,000. So they still owe the record label $75,000. In other words, whatever your artist royalty is, that is the percentage of sales or the rate of sales you pay back on your debt. This is the part many have not understood and have signed away their lives and royalties without the proper education. It's not like having a regular loan with an interest rate that is paid back. You don't even pay back according to the actual amount you made, but you pay back a percentage of the amount you made. And that percentage used is a percentage that was agreed on for the artist's royalty. I hope that made sense. So if your artist royalty was 20%, you pay back 20% of whatever the sales that you made. If your artist royalty was 7%, that's the amount that is paid back on what you owe the label. Again, you pay back according to your artist's royalty. So if you're a superstar and are able to negotiate a 20% artist royalty, then that means if you earned $1 million in sales, you actually have not paid back $1 million to the label. You've only paid back 20% of that $1 million. Get it? So you are the superstar artist. Your royalty rate is 20%. Let's say the total cost that the label has spent on you is $10 million, and that's what you owe the record label. You've been fortunate, and you've earned $50 million in sales. So, how much have you actually paid back to the label? You've paid back 20%, which is your artist royalty rate, of the $50 million to the label, which is $10 million. And as a reminder, this is just one of the reasons. But you can see why, after having been so successful, selling so many albums, and after all of that success, had to file bankruptcy. You can see why it's important to understand what you're doing. And as an independent artist, are you doing all you can to maximize your financial potential? Are you doing all of the important steps? If you'd like to learn more about those things, visit musicbusinessmadeeasy.com and pick up your free audio training that teaches you the 3 important steps you need to be taking before releasing your music. I hope this lesson helped you today. If so, let me know. Leave a comment for me. You know the drill. I need that feedback. Take care. Have a great day.